episode.
Mama 72, hoping this video finds you safe and sound wherever you are. This is an update on the Gambler 1944 no prep drag truck project. This is probably going to be my last update on this particular build because I'm kind of nearing completion, guys. So I'm going to go over a couple things, and then of course we'll do the big reveal very shortly now. One thing I have noticed is I think I've come to the point in my modeling where I've got so many parts that I can be looking for a part and I can't locate it. Like I can find it, like I can find other parts that I was looking for when I was looking for, other parts, but it seems like I can never locate the part I'm actually looking for. I don't know if anybody else has had this experience, but it just seems like once you get a certain number of parts acquired, depending on your containers and the way your storage facilities and stuff, it's funny. I'll be looking for one project and I'll find another project that's been lost for years. And so yeah, it's a trip. It's very interesting at this point. But to have so many parts that you can't remember where certain parts are, but you know you have that part, man, it's so frustrating. So, like I said, the Gambler, he's always working on it, changing changing engines. He's gonna show it for the race. You never know what he's gonna be running. I did locate my dice gear shifter knob, which goes great with the Gambler theme here that we got going. And got me a little custom steering wheel and dash assortment going on here. So that steering wheel came out of the 53 AMT 53 shop truck that I just got through with, the 2021 Wicked Wizard Garage shop truck parts getter. So this right here is a scratch built, hand painted, custom Burns induction. And basically, anytime he shows up running this hood setup, you know that he's running a different engine because, like I say, the way I'm building this model is you can set it up with different engines, and of course we had the Ford Cobra engine right here. And basically all I need to do to it is either find some headers or scratch build some headers, system up, do like a fan pulley system setup right here. And then of course, like I said, the way I'm building this is you can, stack it whether you want to run the blower or say if you wanted to change out, the high rise. You could do like a different high rise and maybe do some velocity stacks, dual quads or something like that. So I mean, this whole engine swapping deal is it keeps the model very interesting to me, and depending on what way I want to display it, um, it's just very interesting. I did make let's see. I did make a little parachute setup, so I got to get that glued on. The scratch built interior is done basically. Just got to glue in the gauges, steering wheel, gearbox is ready to accept the dice gear shift. So, like I say, all in all, the build's coming to an end. Had a lot of fun with it. I love this body style. I love the curves on this truck. We had a little rain come through last night. It's a little windy today, but I hope the audio's picking up. So, this I did do a homemade scratch built distributor system. I'm gonna wire up the Hemi that he's running. I'm fixing to show you what it looks like. But there again, there's the hand painted Burns induction. Like I say, all this stuff, the way I'm building it is it can be disassembled. That way, when you get it out to dust it, maybe you change the engine, or whatever. But for the overall look of the truck, we did do the scratch build wheels, which are one-offs, and they are, I think they set the truck off amazingly. I'm going to give you a quick shot at the Hemi real quick. Like I say, basically all I'm going to do is just, I painted it up to kind of match the theme of the truck. And I just need to wire it up, and then she'll be good to go. And like I say, when she's wearing the Burns induction, she'll probably be running the Hemi. I did get a little toolbox, custom toolbox to throw back in there. Like I say, he's always wrenching on this truck. He's always working on it, changing something. Got 2 bottles of NOS and the battery system set up, the electronic system, and the fuel cell, and the oil, everything. I mean, that right there fit right in the back of the truck. Came out of one of the Pro Street, Reveal Pro Street kits. Man, it was just perfect for that setup. So anyway, unless he's running an engine, that's coming through the hood, if he's going to run the Hemi, he can show up at races like, looking like that. Of course, when he shows up, you never know what he's going to be running. And depending on what he's working on at the time, it could be anything. I might build one, maybe 2 more engines to kind of swap out with it. I had this interesting concept of actually, man, listen to the birds singing. It's beautiful, isn't it? Man, that wind feels good too. That's a nice breeze. It's crazy times in the world. Hope everybody's keeping themselves safe. This modeling is very therapeutic for a lot of us in the community. I am going to do a few more things to this build, and then I'm pretty much going to be ready to do a photo shoot and do a final vid. I might do a behind the styrene episode. Those seem to be really popular back in the day when I used to do them. I mean, you got to have a finished build in order to do a behind the styrene episode, and like I said, this one's coming up on that. So I've had a lot of fun with this particular build. Like I said, I pretty much just started out with the shell of the truck. And sometimes I start from the ground up. Maybe I start with a wheel package. Maybe I'll start with a frame and then build everything up around that. This particular project was actually, everything was built around the body and the shell. So I didn't compromise, when it came to the body and everything. I want to try to keep it, let's say 97% stock, and then do just a few body modifications. Of course, I did the tub in the back, and then the cut the fenders, suicide doors, and then actually the chassis itself is actually not like a full-blown detailed type of chassis. It's more of a there again, I'm not gluing the cab on either, because in order to get the cab off, get engines in and out, you have to take the cab off. There's this Hemi a little bit better. Just, if you're going to run a Hemi, probably running this one. Pulling this apart real quick just so you guys can see the chassis. And I'll have pictures and stills and everything. But basically, just it's very basic. I just did a very basic layout. Built anything and everything around the truck itself in order to get the height that I wanted. Get it to set the way I wanted it to set. And I really wanted to leave the bed as much intact as I could, because I knew I was going to put the nitrous and the batteries and the fuel cell and the oil and all that stuff. I knew I was going to do all that. So, I don't know, man, while we're here, I could kind of reassemble it just a little bit. Maybe run the Cobra up in there. And this is just like a really, really, really quick mock-up. But just showing you how you can switch out engines, And then you're running the Ford Cobra engine, So you never know what he's going to show up with. But you know that he's going to be ready to run. Take your money. So, this has just been a quick update of the Gambler. Thanks everybody for tuning in and playing along in our little miniature world. Mama 72 saying peace, love, and happiness to all. Over and out.